Here we are for the party. Let's get out tonight. Hey, we're here for the party. It's Eminem, but I don't know what it says. It's like, welcome to. We are here for the party. Welcome to the party. So I'm gonna do it again so she comes back online because how impossibly is she dead? So fat people usually have to be fat. That girl that was all like, oh, I lost like 120 pounds. Ew, she wasn't even that fat to begin with. And she had a neck injury from a car accident from when she was little that she would fall apart literally and die. Be a fucking psycho, not just me being tired telling you what's up and what's real. No, like literally would fall apart in the brain stem and fucking die. And I think that's what happened to one person that I cared about. Now, the other Amber, she would fall apart on her back 3 places on one side, and then there's all this rib damage and all this shit too. She's just fucking loud and proud. She's not abusive. I even honestly got it out of her brother, who was very upset to see how badly her back was broken and how much pain she literally was if she didn't take those little pills every fucking day. I used tape and I taught her, like literally, like down her back. She would have fucking fallen apart. She would have just burst open. Her spine would have broke. It's not funny to make fat jokes unless it's like actually a funny fat joke. Like honestly, I mean, it comes from an educated, proper work habits and ethics kind of person. I forget her name, but it's the other Amber on here. My brother loves judo. He can't even really do it anymore. But I said I might join. I might join kickboxing again, and he was really happy. He was not a retard. He had a brain clot, and we chemotherapied it out, and then it came out to the surface, which was really painful for him. But he was sleeping. We took it out of his scalp without a fucking scar too, which was awesome because he has a scar on the back of his head that caused it. He's snowboarding and tripped on something under the snow, and away he went when he was like 7. Mm-hmm. He wasn't born with fucking learning disability either. You gotta have a lot of respect for people to understand and to have those car pillows for your kids and for yourself, for your grandma and grandpa. I know they can't always be used, but hey. I desperately needed the sun again. I can't live in a cave unless I can go outside lots. And why would I do that? Obviously, I'd sit in the cave vaping, apparently. I hate when people want to take their own journey in their own hands. They usually go crazy and end up living out in the woods. And then they die because 40 below strikes. What the fuck are you going to do then? A blanket won't even keep you warm, honey. 40 below strikes the Vancouver Island all the time. And that's like one of our tropics. Like, this ain't no shitting fucking thing. And driving isn't a fucking for everyone, you know? Like, because I got my leg twitched from my leg surgery. And because when I was little, I didn't even fit in a fucking car when I first was allowed to drive. I didn't even fit a fucking car that was designed yet. No, I didn't. They said use a booster seat. I said I've driven my entire life, and something is wrong. And something was wrong, but it's nothing that nobody ever cared about. Because they tell me that in kindergarten I was a stupid kid. I didn't even go to kindergarten. I stayed home with my mom, who was learning how to use her voice again after being in coma. She was my teacher. I did well. She did awesome. It was a great class. Honestly, great. Joined Armed Forces. I hunted in my backyard fucking people. I haven't done it in a while. I had a fucking baby. Will you lay off? Telling me that I don't know the armed forces and that possibly I couldn't be accurate enough in anything. Are you fucking ailed? Honestly? Are you fucking ailed or born retarded? Well, come on now. Border Patrol is everywhere and anywhere. Private property doesn't fucking matter. You're gonna let a terrorist come on your private property and not let a fucking good Canadian get in there and fucking shoot the son of a bitch? You're retarded. You are retarded. I can prove it too. Like to see you there. You'll probably run away. No. I'm just stupid. No, you're probably actually retarded. Did you know I own the whole community of Reed Lake? I just rent it out to good people and put them under my business license if they can. And one of my neighbors is sick with breast cancer, and that's really fucking sad. Her name is Myrna or something. It's Myrna. Which, yeah, and she's really cool, and she has a dog sled team, and she was like, when she first moved in, she's like, oh, I know we can find that girl Amber to come with the dog sled. She had a baby, and whatever happened in the armed forces to her erupted and fucking blew her tits up. And you think I'm laughing about that? Blowing up tits, armed forces, good girl, dog friendly person. No, it's a matter of expression of how shitty it is, not how funny it is. That was funny. Everything she says every time, all the time. Funny, 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 funny. Really? Is coma a funny word to you? Most of the time, apprehended it can be a broad term for somebody of the law, a good person in Canada, someone of the law. But when a fucking criminal gets put into a sleep mode, it's called apprehended. Coma is never a funny fucking word if someone's using it right. I'm just fucking tired. I slept today. Slept basically all night. Then woke up for a couple hours and then slept cozy in my blanket with just a breathing hole and covering my eyes. Oh, it was awesome. I'm getting better. It's only been 3 years? Wow, what kind of fucking amazing person is that? A Canadian. One that was authentic too. Yeah, so what? I made $1 million running. The biggest part about it, and that's what I think about the most, how much health I gained. When I got hit with a baseball bat fucking 6 years ago, I didn't really like running and I didn't feel very healthy. Yeah. But was I a bitch? No, I became nicer. Because you know what? I'm beautiful. Not the boogers on the fucking underside of the goddamn desk.